Hello, everybody. I know it has been a long time since you've heard from me. Sorry about that. When I got back to America, and yes, I am back in the States right now, I got a honey-do list like you would not believe. So I'm trying to get that done. Listen, I'm coming to you today with a prayer request. I have a couple blessings I want to share, but I'm going to start with a prayer request just in case you don't make it to the end of the video. There is a family moving to New York from Kherson, Ukraine. This poor young lady had the unfortunate life experience of being in the universities where I taught. I know. And because now they need psychological help for all those years as me being a professor. But besides that, her mom, her dad, her brothers and sisters are coming. They are a family of 8. They're a family of 8 moving to New York. They will either be looking in Rochester, in Buffalo, in Lancaster, wherever it is they can find a place. And this is where I need your guys' help. The refugee agency that's helping them is giving them up to $1,500 a month. No more than that. We're trying to find something more along $1,400. But because they're a family of 8, they must have a 4-bedroom. Yeah, go ahead, try and find a 4-bedroom house for $1,500 a month. That's not happening, right? Or maybe it will happen and the Lord will help us out. So that's where I'm coming to you guys. If it is possible, somewhere out there, anybody in the greater Rochester area know of someone who's renting a house with 4 bedrooms. They are actually going to go out and check out the house before they let this family move into it. And the family needs to have a house when they get here, right? So we only have about 14 days to figure this out. Now, I will say this, and I'm sorry for, in Russian we say, "Hodit na leva," so being maybe a little bit shady. But if there is any Christians out there that are renting places, that have any places that need to be rented, and they'd be willing to say that we'll rent it for the $1,500 a month, and we kind of supplement that on the backside so they get what they're actually looking for rent, but they allow the government to see the $1,500, right? So this family can live in a good neighborhood, and where they can come to church with us, and we can kind of help support them with food and obviously with going to church, and maybe find them a vehicle they can drive, because not any normal car is going to go for a family of 8, right? So that's my prayer request. With blessings, I guess you can consider this a blessing. And another prayer request. We are trying to buy a Sprinter van in Ukraine for the aid center. I am putting my car up. So I have my Lexus that I bought there, the Lexus GX 460. I bought it for $18,200. We are putting it up for sale so that hopefully someone will give us the money so we can buy the van, so we can just kind of train the two up. So if you guys would please pray for that to happen, I will get rid of my Lexus. I'll find another car another time when I get back into Ukraine. And that coming up, I might have one more trip left in me. Well, I just moved there. But my wife is having, not complications, but she still has the morning sickness. She's still getting dizzy. Today she just about passed out. So I'm staying home to make sure that she gets what she needs taken care of, right? And my wife and the baby are safe. But I do have a couple of weeks coming up with freedom. Now, that's where the blessing comes in. The blessing is that we had our interview yesterday with immigration, and my wife and my 2 older children are now approved to get their American green card. They are not Americans, but they will have a permanent residency card that they can use to work. I can refile my taxes, which would be nice. But they can't apply for the citizenship for another 3.5 years. Right? So at least they have the green card, which allows them to stay here quite a bit longer. So blessing, they have the green card. That being said, they could travel with me to Ukraine. They could stay with me for a couple weeks there while I run around and do different things. Right? Get shot at, get bombed, drop off medical supplies, the things I like to do, right? And come back. All right, so that is a blessing. School is over with. Both my kids passed. Just imagine passing a U.S. history exam in your 4th language. Yeah, so proud of my kids. need to sell the Lexus so we can buy the Sprinter van, right? The Sprinter van is going to be about $15,500, so we should have enough. We just need to find a buyer for my Lexus during wartime. Need some help with that. I did get a couple of actually large donations today, right? So I just want you to know that just because I'm here doesn't mean the work isn't going on. The work is still going on there. People are still taking the trips in. We still have trips going to Dnipro. We still have trips to Kherson, to Mykolaiv, to Odessa. Kyiv, not so much anymore. But now we're getting to places where you can't get into these places unless you're not from these places. Now, praise God, a lot of the refugees from them have come to us. So we're just kind of like packing them in our cars, packing them full of stuff, sending them right back home to deliver stuff to their friends and to their neighbors and to their churches. I think that just makes good sense. They don't want to sit. They don't want to sit down and sit in a refugee center all day long. They would rather do something, but they don't have the money to pay for gas, $8 a gallon. So we're sending them back in to drop stuff off, and we're taking care of their families when they're with us. So things are still going on. So please don't forget about us. Not because I'm not on YouTube every day or on Facebook every day saying it, but we still need the help. Thank you for all the help that you have given to us. That money is still going out. Obviously, every week it's dwindling down, but the donations still keep coming in, so we're still hovering where we need to be. So please remember, if you would consider partnering with us. We had a fifth grade class just gave us total of 170 plus 140, so 310, right? So fifth grade class gave us $310. That gave quite a bit of money to a church that needed it, because remember, $400 is a monthly salary for these people, but $500 is also a trip down and back from where I live to where the hot zones are. But anyway, thank you very much. I appreciate your prayers, your blessings. Please message me if you know of anybody that has a house up for rent with 4 bedrooms, or maybe 3 bedrooms and something we can change into a 4th bedroom. I would appreciate it. Thank you.